Hey everybody, it's Jaguar XKR time. I've got most of the day down the barn. Let's see what we can achieve. Let's go. Hey everybody, Simon here. Welcome back to another episode of Projects in the Barn. And today we're going to be doing some more stuff on the XKR. And I don't know what. But all I know is I've got some time. It's half term. The wife's at work. I've left the children at home. But I'm going to escape down here for a few hours just to see what I can achieve. And I have no plan. I've just got a lot of things that I need to do to the car that I'm just going to get on with. So I've got another spring for the rear shock and the shock absorber to clean up and paint and restore. I've got the backing plates on the rear brakes to restore. I've got the brake lines to put on the back. I've got the brake discs to go on the back. I've got a couple of other suspension bits. I've got the prop shaft to attach. I've got an exhaust to go on. The list is pretty endless. My power is still not in. However, the electricians, as I look out my door now, are running all the new cabling through all the other barns. So fingers crossed, over the next week or so, I'm having power back in the barn. I go away on holiday on Monday. So all being well, when I come back from my trip down to Cornwall, which is where we're going in the motorhome, excited for that, we're going to have power back in the barn. But I am desperate to get this off the axle stands and on the floor. So what I want to do is build everything up as much as I can, just so I can then move it around. We've got the car started. And yeah, I just want to be able to do stuff. And if it means that I've got to jack it back up again and take a wheel off to do some more stuff, then that's what I want to do. I don't want it just sitting dormant in my barn again. So we're going to do some stuff. Should we actually see if the car starts? My key is over here. Bear with me. So I have not tried to start the car again. The key hangs up. So it's not locked. I didn't lock it after last time. It was mega exciting. Keep everything crossed for me. We'll go for a system check. No brake fluid. Driver's door open. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I had no doubts. So it would appear it is immobilized itself for good now. So it's all running. I'm so excited. I need to let it run now for a few minutes to burn off that fuel. But how cool is that? And that's why I'm just excited to get this thing back on the road again. So add a shout out to John to the garage. If you haven't checked out his new To The Garage channel, go and check it out. Big love, John. You're doing an amazing job, mate, getting it back on track. But yeah, awesome sauce. So I'm just going to be pottering, doing some stuff. So I'll move the camera around. I'll show you some things that I'm doing, any progress that I've made. Yeah, let's get on with it. Excited. Right, let's make some room. You'll notice the motorhome is not in here because it's at the house, because we go away in that. But I'm going to get the crafter out. Big old van, this. Should have just left it on the angle when I got it in here yesterday. It's hard to see that front end. we go. Right, I can move the workbench out of the way. I've been working down here on the motorhome, or the new tractor build, I should say. If you haven't seen that, please check out those videos. That gives me more room. Right, we can come back in again now and see the car properly. Lovely. So I think what I'm going to do is concentrate on getting the front end built back up, because I've not touched the front end. So I'm going to paint up and do the backing plates, which were shot blasted. They're over here. So they need to have another whizzy wheel around them, bit of black paint. We'll get them fitted up, maybe get the front discs and everything on there so we can drop it down, who knows, but let's do some work. First thing to do is clear all that away, so let's do that. There we go, that's more like it, isn't it? So, first order of the day is whizzy wheel these up so we put some paint on. So I'm just going to use the wire brush attachment on the drill. Safety glasses on, which is unusual for me. I'm just going to do that over both of these. We'll get it to a state where we can put some paint on, but that's not going to be interesting to watch. So let's go fast forward to when they're done. There we go. A quick before and after. Let's come up right in it. I've used the Nitromor's hammered metal paint in black. I've used the rest of the suspension components when we've been rebuilding it. So that's absolutely fine. Good enough for our backing brakes, backing plates for the brakes. So I'm going to go ahead now, do the other ones, and we'll get those two finished off. So I'm just finishing off this other one now. Let's read them done on both sides. So we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for renovated. And they definitely are not perfect. However, they're better than buying new ones. So it's had a lot of new parts on the Jag already. But I think that's definitely, with the sort of textured paint, it sort of blends in well with a little bit of patina, should we say, that's on the backing plates already. Great. So another job chalked off the list. Let's find something else to do. Right, next up, any roll bar clamps. Let's give them a clean and a paint up. Right, just giving them a quick clean up. Again, just removing any of the flaky rust. These are 26 years old. They are pitted. They're not brand new, but they're going to look nice for something. sitting under the car. As always when you're spraying. Light coats, don't be too tempted. Leave that go off. Right, we'll leave that dry, and then probably another coat or two, and that'll be them done. Right, so you've already seen the other one refurbished or refreshed. Top cup, whatever they call it. And the spring itself, it is a bit corroded. In an ideal world, I'd love some new springs. I don't think I can justify the expenditure. So these will go back on for now. I think they'll clean up fine, same as the other one. So I'm going to set to it and see how they turn up. But I think it'll be okay. Right, that's cleaned up all right. I've already put a bit of paint on the top mount, so you can see. And then this one here, you can see it's got the original 2 blue lines and the yellow dot on that side. So I think it'd be quite nice to keep that. Hey son, all right? It'd be quite nice to keep that as a reference and put it back on. So I'm going to take a picture of that and we'll put some paint on. I'm doing a video, mate. You all right?
Yeah, loving it.
What are you up to? Cruising the streets?
No, I tried to call you, but you're obviously doing your
I am, yeah.
thing. There's another shelf I've got on my room for my car.
Yeah?
I've just taken the screws out on top.
Okay.
I assume there was glue or something.
Right.
Do you think it's better to heat gun it and let it fall off?
I am.
Or scrape?
This is a conversation for not on the camera.
Oh.
Hang on, mate. There we go, right. Crisis averted with the oldest lad. So let's get some dusting of black paint. So it's just the first pass. Like so. And around this side. Stop there. We need to give it a second coat, but I'll do that off camera. Right, this is either going to look rubbish or it's going to look all right. Let's just move you around a little bit. Basically, before I lose the stripe, it's very faint now. I've got a blue stripe, another blue stripe, and the yellow blobs just there. I have some sapphire blue paint from one of my Jaguars. I've just very quickly masked up, it's hard to see because it's black, an area here on my spring where I'm going to try and spray, because I don't want to ruin a paintbrush, the 2 blue stripes on. Doesn't have to look perfect, these are all hand painted on from the factory, so it's just to sort of give the impression. Are we ready? And that's probably going to look rubbish on camera because it's a really dark blue. But anyway, I'm going to keep playing around with that, and then we'll take the tape and everything off and see what it looks like when it's finished. It'll be subtle, but I think it'll be worth it. Right, so change of plan slightly. We're going a bit closer. Is I've mixed up the paint now with a bit of white just to lighten it a little bit. And then we can, like I did at the factory, brush paint it on. Oh, like that. And then we can do the same to the other spring when it's all dried. Hopefully before me paint dries out. That looks all right, doesn't it? I think if we we've got a bit of bleed through because this is just black nasty. that looks all right, doesn't it? I'm happy with that. We'll just clean up a couple of these edges. Like so. I think that replicates pretty accurately what it looks like from the factory, don't you? Happy days. So we can do the same on this one, and I'll show them off as a pair. All right, guys, there we have it. What's a short video for you? It's been a busy few hours for me down here. So that's the two springs now with the colour back on. Hopefully you can see. Definitely better with the bit of white paint added, and same on the other one. Blue stripes with the yellow splurge. Got the anti-roll bar clamps done. We got the top mounts for the rear shocks, and we've got the front disc brake back-in plates. There we have it. So some more stuff done on the Jaguar. Like I say, I'm desperately keen to get it down on the floor, so it's not just sitting on axle stands. I want it to be mobile out and about. So if that means I'm going to have to go a little bit back to front and redo things once, twice or three times, then I'm prepared to do it, because otherwise it's just going to sit there. And I want to get it out, and I want to get it on the road, especially for this 30th year anniversary of the Jaguar XKR X100. So as I said, I've got some events planned, and I want to go to it in my XKR. So it'd be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, there we go. Just a short video today for you guys. It's just more of me pottering around. There's more to come. However, as I say, today is Thursday. I'll go on holiday on Monday. So chances of me doing anything between now and then is going to be quite slim. So I'm going to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy Easter. Have a great time. Have some time spent with your family and friends and your loved ones. Stuff your faces full of chocolate in a proportionate way, as will I. And I'll see you all very soon on Projects in the Barn for more stuff on the XKR and on the Crafter build, which is just out there. Those of you that are interested in that, please share that one as well. Otherwise, stay tuned for more Jag stuff. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Bye. Happy Easter.